I bet on myself. Okay, dream so big that they think I'm crazy. Let out the beast, no, they can't tame me. Don't play with me, better mind your business. I cannot stop now, I ain't finished. I'ma keep on going till I got that. Okay, the way that I'ma do it.
Good morning, guys. It is Saturday. We have our heavy squat and bench session today. Just made breakfast. As you saw, made a little protein waffle with the Kodiak cakes. You guys just saw my bench session from Thursday, which not anything too special. Worked up the top triple with 195 kilos, 429 pounds. I'm happy with it. Like 420 or 407 last week was a bit harder, so to bump up 10 kilos or whatever, or 10 kilos, went from 185 up to 195. I'll take that. It means we're moving in the right direction. Shoulders feeling pretty good. Still a little bit sore after a bench day, but during the actual sets, it's not an issue. And as long as I keep up with my rehab work, it seems to be recovering. That has me feeling quite a bit better about this competition. I was definitely feeling pretty down about it. The original plan for this video was to shoot the deadlift session that I did earlier this week on Monday. I'll be honest, I kind of had a little mental breakdown and got pretty depressed. Was in no headspace to be shooting a YouTube video, so I just wanted to do the work, get in, and have a good deadlift session, and that's exactly what happened. Ended up hitting 395, 870 pounds, which is a number I'd actually missed the last 2 weeks in a row. The first week, I kind of missed my grip a little bit, and then the next week, I was feeling a little sick. Yeah, I think I've kind of started to figure out the Cerberus deadlift bar a little bit. It felt a bit better this past week. Also, just like strength felt a fair bit better. So we're seeing like a week out now from lifting in the cage. That'll be on a Ohio deadlift bar. I think is better than the Cerberus, so hopefully I can still hit something over 900 in the cage. I don't think like 915 or 921 is going to be there, but maybe on the day, maybe with the energy in the cage, we'll see. I just want to hit over 900 at this point. Hitting the 870, it moved pretty good. That makes me feel quite a bit better about where deadlifts are, and it has seemed like deadlifts have kind of come on a little bit later the last couple preps. I don't think 939 that I hit on the Kabuki bar is going to be there at this competition. Like the difference between like I'll show it the next time I deadlift, but the like difference between the length of a Kabuki bar to a Texas bar is the same difference in length of a Texas bar to the Cerberus bar. Yeah, that's pretty significant difference in the slack pull. It almost feels like a stiff bar to me. Like it feels worse than a stiff bar, in my opinion. If you're gonna make it that short, just make it a stiff bar. Like if you're gonna make a deadlift bar, make it to the Texas deadlift bars standard. That's, I feel like, the standard that's been kind of set for how many years. I'm just kind of bitching about it at this point. Everyone in the competition has to pull on it, so, and I'm lucky enough to be pulling on it this early that I'll kind of know what to expect on competition day. I don't think as many people are as fortunate as me in that aspect, so I do have a bit of an advantage in that space. Just have to continue to adapt to it, take it to account on competition day these next few weeks, kind of get my mindset more set on realistic goals and go from there. I'm going to eat this breakfast and just kind of take my dog for a walk quick before I head to the gym, and yeah, we'll get this training session in. All right, guys, so that was my squat and bench workout. As you guys saw, it went super well. Before we talk about it, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave any questions you have for me in the comment section below. And as always, if you guys need help with your training, don't forget to check out Proven Strength app. Link for that description below. Get access to 30 plus programs, range from beginner, intermediate, advanced, 3, 4, 5 day programs, powerlifting, power building, bodybuilding style training, bench only, squat only. And you can follow along with mine and Andy's training. We have that up on the site. Clash of Titans Hack Edition and Hulk Edition. Go ahead, check those out. You also get added to our private Discord where you ask questions, get form checks, and talk about training. And if you guys are using the app, don't forget to tag myself and Proven Strength on Instagram. Also, don't forget to grab yourself an acid wash black and gold Proven tank. Link for that description below. And if you guys do snag one, don't forget to tag me on IG so I can share it. All right, so overall, very happy with how my squat and bench went today. We hit 804, 365 kilos. We're staying at 8 weeks out from Clash of Titans. Definitely the best prep so far squat's ever been. 804 at 8 weeks out is a pretty good milestone for me. My left knee was feeling a little bit sore, and because of that I was a little bit just hesitant, just a tad. Like I was feeling a much better last week with the 793. To still hit the 804 on a day like today, I was very pleased with. Took a pretty big jump from 6 reds up to right up to 365, so 330 kilos up to 365. Normally I'd probably do one more warm-up somewhere in there. What I've been kind of doing is trying to limit how much of the thicker knee sleeves I use. I've been hitting that 6 reds with the like more standard OG Iron Rebel sleeves, then throwing on the stiffer ones for just my top single. And that seems to be working pretty good for me so far. I'll probably start throwing in knee sleeves on my secondary squat day, just to kind of keep my knee feeling a little bit healthier. And on top of that, I will be dropping the weight down. So I kind of like waved up over these last few weeks. Kind of take it easy this week with the animal cage on Saturday. I'll probably try and shoot some of that for YouTube. We'll see what, or like vlog the trip or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do for next week's video. Yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be like kind of a long weekend, so I might just not feel like filming it. If I can find someone in the area to film for me, I might do that. We'll kind of play it by ear. The plan for squats is just kind of drop back down, probably something around like 733, maybe like up to 749, and then weave back up over these last 8 weeks leading into the competition. Hopefully hit a last heavy single around like 821, and then shoot for like either like 815 or 821 at the competition. Body weight sitting at like 220 pounds, which I'm happy with. Even on top of the fact the night before we had a staff meeting and we ordered some food, and I got something called the Hog, which very high in sodium, and so I was definitely felt like I was retaining quite a bit of water in the morning, but somehow I still felt kind of flat coming into that 804, coming into the workout. Yeah, just like a day where like mentally I wasn't like, oh, like I'm super excited to lift, but to be able to hit that 804 on a day where I'm not feeling super locked in, I'm very happy with how squats are going. Still got 8 weeks to keep building it, make sure I'm healthy, and hopefully hit a pretty good squat PR at this competition. Bench, as you saw, it's, 215 kilos, 474 pounds, a little slow single. Definitely frustrating in that aspect that it's like way below my lifts. Normally around this time I can be hitting 215 kilos for like a set of 4 or even like set of 5 at this point. Well below what I can do, but it was feeling like the right arm was pushing significantly better. The unevenness that I've been kind of experiencing is a lot better. The left arms, which is the one that had the issue with the rotator cuff, is feeling significantly better. Still like a little bit of soreness. I think that's just because I've been a little lazy the last couple days of my rehab work. I gotta get back on that, and it just feels a little sore post workout. The right one, that one was the one that like I wasn't feeling anything, which is almost like more concerning because it wasn't like firing right, and with it not working right, I didn't know what it was. But right now it's like a little bit sore, which I almost prefer, because at least now I can like point to my PT and be like, hey, like I got like a little soreness like right in the middle of my anterior delt. What can we do for this? The 474, it felt pretty decent. The plan for bench is just kind of hopefully start building on that, and it's possible I can get back up to like that 550 range for this competition, especially if, you know, it continues to heal. And now I just need to kind of get back the motor patterns, because I think that's kind of a big thing that I'm lacking right now. Is I get asked a lot, you know, what am I thinking about, like what lifting cues am I thinking when I'm squatting, benching, deadlifting, whatever. And my answer to that is I'm really not thinking too much when it comes to those lifts. I kind of describe it as Dragon Ball Z, like Ultra Instinct, where I'm not really thinking about lifting, I'm just doing it. Or I'm not thinking about the little things, all I'm thinking about is like move the bar. And my body kind of, for the most part, does it and finds the most efficient pattern. Bench is just not, it's been pretty detrained over the last few weeks, and because of that, bench has been like it feels like it's not hitting the correct like sequence of like firing muscles. Yeah, I just need to build that up. Probably not gonna be totally back to where I should be by the end of this prep. You know, the goal is basically get to where I can have a full off season again to get back to, you know, being efficient. Maybe take some time after Clash Titans to enjoy life a little bit in the off season and get bench back where it needs to be. I know a lot of people kind of shit on me for doing strongman because every time I do, it fucks up my bench. Yeah, my total's gone up since then, so that positive. I'll lose a few pounds on my bench to gain a fair bit on my squat and deadlift, so that's where I'm at. That's kind of where my mind is at, and I have fun with it doing strongman. If you want to criticize me for wanting to do something fun, you can go fuck yourself. But yeah, so we're gonna wrap it up there. We got the Arnold next week. Hopefully I can film it. We'll see. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave any questions you have for me, and check out Proven Strength app, and we'll catch you in the next video.
That fresh glaze on the D-roll, pulling up, smoking haze through the back